Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where I offer no opinions. That's what she said. But anyways, okay, so we have meandering mics in the house. We got, let me see here, boom. We have 6 actual, if I'm not mistaken. No, we got Ken from Seek Out and Play. I don't know what's going on with the other guys. Kilroy didn't send me anything, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Huh? He's all to himself, this guy. You know what I mean? Ask him to share, forget it. I'm a bit frazzled, as I always am, and I'm planning. See, I just turned 60, the 2nd of May, and my wife is turning whatever age she's turning tomorrow. So tomorrow we're doing a big to-do to celebrate both our birthdays, because both our birthdays come in May, and a lot of friends are coming over with a lot of food. We're having suckling pig barbecue. Yeah, if there is a hell, I'm going to hell for eating that. That's without question. I'm eating a baby. Now, you figured that out. Is eating a baby worse than eating an egg? I don't know. Discuss amongst yourselves. We have the GMT May newsletter. See what's going on GMT. I just peruse it a little bit. So you guys go on GMT and get more details on the summary that I do concerning their monthly update. And the CSRs. I'm almost done with the CSRs. I have a due date of, I think, the 19th of June, which that should be relatively easy to attain. If anybody wants to put out ads for the CSR, please get in touch with me, and we'll talk fees and all that, because there is fees for that, man. I'm working like an animal, all right? I mean, I can't be a benevolent guy all the benevolent time. You know what I'm saying? Bloody benevolence. What else happened? Well, we got to clean up this place, because I'd say about 20 people are coming over. Maybe not. Maybe 15. So we're having half a suckling pig, which is 40 portions. We're having chicken cutlets, 20 of them. Italian tomato pizza, obviously. Giardiniera pickled stuff, Italian pickled stuff. We're having a lot of cheese. He's bringing 5 gallons of wine. 5 gallons. I told the guys, okay, so what are you guys gonna drink? Anyways. That's it, and I have another interview with Jean-François Tremblay. This is concerning the coin information. I don't know if I put this in before. 2, 3. But you know what? I'm just gonna put it just in case, because I think I trashed my other videos. But okay, with that said, let us get on with the show, so I could get on with the cleaning, so I could get on with the cooking, so I could get on with going to bed. Got it?
Black Jay. Black Jay.
let's get on with the crux of the show. The man who looks like a vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, has 2 videos. Napoleon's Nazi funeral and Hiroshima's atomic trams, working survivors of the 1945 atomic bombing. Still, I don't know. That fantastic channel that has Kings and Generals 2 videos. How, excuse me, how did the Mongols fight over Mongols? That's confusing for me. But Israel-Hamas war, what has Israel achieved? What is its end goal? All this information on Kings and Generals. Simple History has 2 videos. American versus British World War II bombing tactics. Which was better than the YouTube prank that accidentally killed Kim Jong-un's brother? Yeah, try to prove that prank. Denver of Flying Pig Games. Denver Walker checks out Platoon Commander Deluxe, an unboxing of the Battle of Kursk, a game designed by David Van Hoos. David K. Van Hoos. The name of the game, 1 video, and it's how to play Hadrian's Line. I don't know much about the Hadrian's this, the wall, and whatever. I gotta check it out. World War II Solitaire board game channel has 2 videos unboxing Dutch Resistance, Orange Shall Overcome, and unboxing the 2nd edition, actually it's a playthrough of D-Day Dice, 2nd edition, Beach number 1. This is the exercise. Been there, done that. The Tank Museum 1 video, and it's Matilda 1, the little tank that did. This is Tank Chat number 176. I gotta go to Bovington, man. Really, I gotta go to Bovington. My favorite Frenchie Freddy, Fred Serval of the channel Homo Ludens. 2 videos, a final showdown, a Fading Star tournament, live with the designers, plus playing Can Splotter with Yoni Goldstein, exploring cinema and, I should have been there, Freddy. I'm a cinema buff. The Boss! Clark Commando 1983, 4 videos, fireside chat, plus ramblings, memories, etc. And a trip down memory lane, squad leader / Cross of Iron, and GMT Games Unconditional Surrender, Salvasta game number 8 finale. Combat Board Games as unboxing, Axis and Allies, Guadalcanal. Guadalcanal. There you see, what is it? Is that Yamamoto? Or Yamamoto? And there I see Nimitz. I see a Betty. And I see what is that, an Avenger? Is that an Avenger? Nah, it's not an Avenger. But anyways, for our Italian listeners, Winter Quartering is at Modena Play 2024. It's a video report of BG Storico on Winter Quartering. Rough Swordsman Wargamer Ruffy is opening the box, an unboxing of GMT's Washington's War, a card-driven game by Mark Herman. Published by GMT.
For the 4th Wednesday in May 2024, Seek Out and Play presents a How to Play video for Enemy in Sight, an out-of-print game by Avalon Hill. This short video demonstrates how to play the game, which includes an overview of the game itself, along with a general setup. In this video, you will see the action cards, ships, and status counters. Enemy in Sight is a beer and pretzels game designed for lighter play, which can be played between more complicated fare or when playing with a family. Check out more videos on Avalon Hill games when you visit the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Also, I have an X and Facebook page which delivers news about the channel, along with a monthly podcast which you can find on Spotify and BuzzFeed. And if you want to support my efforts in maintaining the channel, I have a Patreon page for monthly donations, or you can buy me a beer for a one-time donation. Check out more videos on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, and I will see you next Wednesday.
Hex to Hex, 2 videos, both of them are on Narva. So it's a pre-game checkout. This is a Revolutionary Games game, and Narva turns 1 and 3. This is the Soviet assault on Estonia, February 1944. Arnie of ARDWULF'S Lair, 2 videos on his live section, but you should check out his video section, but he's got a lot more videos on the live section. Counter Clipping episode 173, and it's Are War Games Better Than Old War? Are New War Games Better Than Old War Games? Come on! And The Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan, and it's Wargame Trivia Night. What a blast! What a blast! Join us on The Chit Show. I think we're going to be doing this, we're going to try once a month to do Trivia Night, and there's going to be prizes. Prizes from people who win from Canada will be shipped by me. People who win from the States will be shipped by Artie. Now, I don't know about overseas, because you have to understand that the shipping costs are just insane for particulars like ARDWULF and myself. But anyways, join us for Trivia Night on The Chit Show. Marco Omni Gamer at Wargamer, a Jest of Robin Hood review. This is a game by Fred Serval, my favorite Frenchie, on Marco Omni Gamer. Tony of Tony's Board Life, 2 videos. Mitch and Tony play ATS. My God, I forgot what ATS is. Steel and Blood, Aranios Block, Part 3 and Part 4. And I think he's playing here with Ruffy. But we'll see. Alright. The Gentlemen of the Players Aid, 4 videos. They interview Herman Lotman. My friend, not their friend. My friend. Tattered Flag series. What? Herman's... Oh my God, Herman. Oh, another series. Then there's a debrief, Buckeye Game Fest, and an unboxing Vijayanagara by GMT Games, and a solo review, Pursuit of Glory by GMT Games. Pushing Cardboard, 3 videos, Prelude to Vicksburg, an unboxing, then a PC podcast, 31 with none other than John Butterfield at GMT West. An East Front unboxed old school block war games on a large scale, and this is a game by Columbia Games, the Dalglishas. That's it on Pushing Cardboard. Stephen Doge's 3 videos, all on the same subject, and it's Axis Empires, the Ultimate Division. Here is a 1944 Divine Wind campaign. 3 videos on that, and sit down because they're an hour each, and have yourself a drink. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has 4 videos all on the same subject, and it's Down with the King, parts 2, 3, 4, 5, and a wrap up on Calandale. Look who's back! Dad versus Son. Welcome back, Dad versus Son. Dad's now playing Downfall, so it's campaign game episode number 1, the intro, and Soviet action with Western actions, and OKH action. What's OKH? And then OKH and the Soviet action episode number 4. What's OKH? Ontario Kook handling. You see what I'm saying? Alright, Dad, nice to see you. Kurt of ID. Jester has a bazillion videos, but we only have 8 here, and it's Diablo 4, then Earth, solo setup. This is a solo playthrough, and a tier ranking every GMT game that he has played. And you know what? He's played a lot! Plus Command & Colors Medieval Solo Scenario, and again, tier ranking all 23 baseball board games that he owns and played. And then Basketball 1993, Arkham Horror 2nd Edition, and Bitoku Solo. Two-handed playthrough, first play. Bitoku. Japanese. What can I tell you? On ID Jester. Compass Games, a shellacking worth of videos, man. Aaron Armour, Wurzburg unboxing, or Wurzburg unboxing video, plus Schutztruppe, Heya Safari, 1914 to 1918, an unboxing with the most handsome man in publishing history, Julian. I God, what's his name? I forgot. Yeah. And then War for America, the American Revolution 1775 to 1782. These are all Compass games. Then A Test of Fate, the Arab-Israeli War of 1973. And Silent War and IGN Deluxe 2nd Edition, of which I have an unboxing. All this on Compass Games with Julian. What's Bill's last name? Oh my God. Yeah. Storm of Steel Wargaming 3 videos, step-by-step guide to painting a tiger, plus bench report, and Partisan 2024 show report. He says amazing games on Storm of Steel Wargaming. Advanced Squad Leader Academy has 3 videos. Actually 2, but it's whatever. It's Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit example number 3. Rallying the troops and other actions, plus a number of ASL scenarios played with a question mark. And Advanced Squad Leader Long Play Kamsen 37. Hope I said that right. Part 1 on ASL, that is ASL Academy, Advanced Squad Leader Academy. Agility Snips Gaming Table is on Skies Above Britain, Chapter 3, Patrol number 3. Everything's ringing here, for God's sakes, huh? Bonding with Board Games and RPGs, 2 videos. Orphans number 12, Twilight 2004 edition. Option actual solo play and review Air Raid 36/46 World War II miniature flight game, Germany. Hey, I like that. What is that? Gotta get in touch with the boss, the chief. Charlie Charles Latora, 4 videos. 3 of them are on Gettysburg Worthington. Worthington Publishing's Gettysburg. End of 12 p.m. turn. Then a 1 o'clock turn. And a 1 o'clock turn errors fixed, because the other video was errors. And elves are done, plus gotta get back to Gettysburg, resetting GDW white ... Bah! You know, you can't expect me to read all these acronyms and all that, huh? You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go with the GMT monthly update for May 2024. And this freaks me out, that the reach GMT has, you know what I mean? And I gotta get an interview with Richard Garfield. But anyways, Richard Garfield, a new game by Richard Garfield, and it's called Founders of Ravik. It's an adventure game. I don't know, sorry. This is from the Adventure Game Hall of Fame designer Richard Garfield. Yeah, that's the guy who did the Magic, Netrunner, Robo Rally King, King of Tokyo, you know, those little games. So, it's a 3 to 5 player economic game of speculation and competition set in the dynamic and exciting away team universe created by John Butterfield. Now check that out. Check it out. Excuse me. And here we go to another award-winning icon of Wargame staple. Mark Herman has got a new book, and it's Wargames According to Mark. Do I need to say any other things? No, I think we understand each other. Now this is nepotism at its best. See Rachel there, John Butterfield, John Carr, Kai Jensen, Gene Billingsley, the other guy, I don't know, but what can I tell you? So episode 6, GMT Talk with Gene Billingsley. I've been trying to get Gene Billingsley on this show, around the Chit Show, for the longest of times. And he's elusive, more so than Carol Paradis. But nepotism reigns here, because look at Rachel. I guess that's Dad. So Dad, what's Dad not going to do for his daughter? You know what I'm saying? Check him out. He's on the GMT Talk episode 6, and he bears all. Bears all. What's shipping and what's new? Hey, check out these two games. These are two brothers separated by centuries. Centuries of war, conflict, revolutions. A Jest of Robin Hood by Fred Serval is out. I'm gonna get it for sure. Plus, Bayonets and Tomahawks, second printed by Marc Rodrigue. Fred Serval, Marc Rodrigue. These are brothers in arms, man. This is, Vive le Roi type of thing, Or Vive le Not Roi, whatever you want to do. But anyways, those are the two games that are coming out. What's shipping? Let me see here. Downfall, Conquest of the Third Reich. This is the mounted map. Then I, Napoleon, Ted Racier, and Virgin Queen. Yeah. So that's that for that. And here we go. Okay, Volko's Hunt for Blackbeard nearing Kickstarter release from Fort Circle. God, I was just there with Kevin Bertram, but I didn't have the time to speak to him, and he is the publisher of Fort Circle. Here it goes. Let's see here. Hunt for Blackbeard, May 28th from Fort Circle. Check it out. And that's it. And look at that photo. That photo was taken by Cutesy Pootsy Zilla Blitz. Here's the month's box back sneak peek. Mark Semenich. Holland 44. What can I tell you? Well, employment insurance is calling. I shall return. Well, I'm back, and you're going to hear some soft telephone music for about 10 minutes. I'm waiting for these guys. I'm trying to do two things at once, which I can't even do a half a thing. And you know what? This didn't even have to be in the video. I could have edited it all out like a pro, but I just want to show you what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay, so we had stopped at, let me see here, at the Holland 44. Yeah, the back box thingy. Okay, Jason Carr tells us that Red Dust Rebellion is at the printer. Congress of Vienna. Solitaire modes are being checked. Initial design for Bell of Treason Solitaire system. It's starting to happen. Alright, so playtesters. Playtesters wanted for the Plum Island Horror. More of a bad thing. You're going to want to check that out, okay? GMT, designer interviews, GMT Talk. As I said, Gene Billingsley's on GMT Talk. Plus, John Butterfield is on Pushing Cardboard. And Joe Dewhurst is with the Player's Aid. Volkoruki is with Harold Buchanan. And Volkoruki and Matthias Kramer are on Legendary Tactics. That's what I'm saying, man. Things are happening. So, okay, as we said, The P500 new editions, you know, Richard Garfield thing is up. The Battle of Green Springs by Mark Miklos, the Prelude to Yorktown, July 6th, 1781. That's what's happening. And War Games according to Mark. A history view of war, a historian's view of war game design. Huh? Is that something else? So let's check out something happening here. There's a red flag over Paris censorship tournament. Okay, check that out. Then June 8th, the San Diego HistCon Second Front 2024. This is the San Diego Historical Games Convention. Harold Buchanan's baby. That's what's happening. And then August 8th to 11th, there's San Diego HistCon East. Okay, East. And this is going to be happening at the Naval War College Museum in Newport, Rhode Island. And I think there are some background checks to be made for this because it is at a Naval War College. Origins, June 19 to 23, Columbus, Ohio, 400 North High Street, Columbus. Hey, you want to go? You go. Then there's Historic Fest. It's August 4th, 4-day, August 15th to 18th, 2024, and it's the Midwest Madness, I should say. And it's happening in Kansas City Historical Gaming Festival, August 15th to 18th, 2024. Hey, you want to go to Greece? You know what I'm saying? And check out the 10th International Twilight Struggle Convention. I wonder if Jason's going to be there. Also, the Czech ConsimCon 2024. Here's it written in Czech. I don't know what's going on. But I see Mark Simonich, Volkorunke, and Jaro Andruskevich. I don't know if they're going to be there. Also, WSBG World Series of Board Gaming, September 22nd to 26th. And don't forget, news you can use. Harold, Roger B. McGowan's The Art of Roger B. McGowan. I ordered it. For me, was a no-brainer. All right, and that's basically it. So, and also check out Rodney of Watch It Played, A Jest of Robin Hood by my favorite Frenchie, Fred Serval. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave 2 videos on Atlantic Sentinels, April and March 1942. Eric's Table, Napoleonic Battles, 3 videos, La Bataille Rules Workshop, Regulations 30 Rules, plus Battle of Kolin, and live stream La Bataille de Moscow, 1812. Moscow. Okay, that must be Russian. Sorry, I thought it was Polish. On Eric's Table. Gamer's Closet plays games so you don't have to play. Doug Wade! Best name in the world. Actually, I met a guy called Joe Budd. Best name in the world. Scotland Yard playthrough on the Gamer's Closet. Gaming Through History 2 videos. Game Collection Part number 5. Holy moly. And Salem's Church on Gaming Through History. Come on, subscribe to this guy. Let's give him a bit of love, huh? The Leonidas of ASL, George Hiotis Tikanis, George. Scenario 2, War of the Rats, Redux, plus Scenario 92, Tavronitis Bridge, Crete, the 20th of May, 1941. This is a vassal starter Shipoqua, but it's on Crete. George is Greek, so he knows a little bit more. Faristo George. Nepotism GMT Talk episode number 6. Gene Billings, they've been trying to get that guy, but Rachel has better contacts. On GMT Talk episode number 6. Look at that, Timmy. Timmy, you're back. Thank you for being back. Hairbrain Games, thanks. His wife's memorial, time to get back into the saddle. Timmy, you lost a bit of weight. It actually looks good on you. I think about you, Tim. That's all. Henry Hyde. One video and it's Partisan 2024. Hexed encountered 4 videos. Pro Wrestling, Storm of Steel, JU87, Stuka, Eastern Front by Compass, Rifles in the Nam playthrough, Tiny Battle Publishing, and For the People, first look of the 25th Anniversary Edition, a game by Mark Herman. Eh? Respect! Jim Ozarski, 4 videos west of Pierre Coud for ein big shot, Mom. Then there's the Battle of Egmule for General d'Armée, and then I Met by Moonlight for Epic Armageddon, and west of Pierre Coud 2 for ein big shot, Mom. We're gonna have to talk, Jim. Take care. For our Spanish viewers, Julius Fairfax takes a look at Planta Gene, a game published by GMT. Hey, KilRoyWasHere, Bobby! Well, he gives me a hard time these days. You know, I don't want to rag on him too much, but you know what I mean. You look at that face, you want to rag on it. You know what I'm saying? He's raggable. Coffee with Kilroy, my favorite segment, Loner, another solo RPG, gives you the Core Rules 2nd edition. You're a little bit skewed on the side there, Bobby. Then War of 1812, Designers Edition. BMG, Big Mother Game. An unboxing and an overview, plus a Jest of Robin Hood by GMT, an unboxing a game by Fred Serval. Then Porth Arthur by Nuts Game, unboxing and overview. All of this and more grief on KilRoyWasHere. That great Canadian channel, Legendary Tactics, 4 videos, Dune Imperium Digital Edition playthrough, the full game, and 7 Wonders Architects, how to play this board game. There's something about 7 Wonders I don't like. It's like Catan. I just don't like it. Then there's Which is Harder Master, Chess or Checkers? What are you, serious? Jan Heinemann of the Let's Play History, 4 videos, 3 videos of the Schlacht von Calatrava. Schlacht von Calatrava. Number 5, Fields of Glory. Number 4, Fields of Glory. This is a kingdom preview. Then there's the Verlockung von Toledo, or von Toledo. Number 6, Field of Glory Kingdom preview. And then there's Adventures of the SMS Wolf. Teaser trailer. Ark of the Kaisers, ... on Jan Heinemann's channel, Let's Play History. Math, fun, and games. Panzer Leader, Situation 10, Turn 5, End of Game. On Math, Fun, and Games. For our Italian listeners, Mauro Faina, episode 32 of Gianni Zero Nero, season 6. They talk about BG Storico, what's happening in Italy right now in terms of cons. Mike Lambo, Solitary book game, what's going on? Battle of Cursed, is this another game? A solitaire war game, a quick look, an introductional playthrough, and mortars, artillery, heavy tanks, and snipers. I know he's starting to add on as he's going in terms of not complexity, but detail. That's the difference I have. Is this game complex? No, but it's detailed. So then, it's not complex. Well, there's complexity in the details. Well, I mean, it's still just a detailed game, and when you get to the detail, you see the complexity. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Now, of most game table compass games learn to play segment, Russia Besieged, part number 1. On my own Worst Enemy, 2 videos, Across the Pacific, an unboxing, and Rebel Fury, Chickamauga, turn 1, part 2, a game, published by GMT. Nanguaya, 4 videos, at Cannes Games Day 2. You know what I'm saying? I need information about Cannes Games. I would have made something about it, but I couldn't go down. I work weird hours. Plus, it's what? From where I work, 45 minutes away? Seriously? Anyways, Can Games Day 2 recap. Recap for Day 3 and final, or finale, and the war summary for May 12th to May 19th. On Nanguaya. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials, one video in its command and colors, medieval scenario, VIK 15 Epic Brunabur. I'd buy a scotch with that name. You got any Brunabur 12? You know what I'm saying? Plus, the Orwell Wargamer 2 videos competition time reminder and Great Northern War 6mm Polish Army on the Orwell Wargamer. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer has 2 videos. A unboxing on his Open the Box segment for GMT's For the People 25th anniversary, and Open the Box GMT's Washington War, obviously an unboxing, another GMT game. General Smitty of Smitty's Game Table 2 videos, Race to the Vistula After Action Report Part 1 by Minden Games, and Unboxing Seawolves at Smitty's Game Table. The Board Game Chronicles 3 videos, the first look at Sparta, Struggle for Greece, and New Levian Campaign Series mechanics in Stratagemaata, plus Rebel Fury Battle of the Wilderness, May 1864, Battles of the American Civil War. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer has Fortune and Glory, the Cliffhanger game, plus a game called Distilled. Guess what you're going to be drinking while playing this game? On the Discriminating Gamer. The Tabletop's Edge hasn't been around, but he's got a video, Combined World in Flames / Days of Decision 3 campaign playthrough 22A. This is January to February 1940. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer 2 videos, The Fate of All, Example of Play Part 1, and Atlantic Sentinels, a review on the GIMPY Gamer. The Hugh Hefner of War Games, Wardy Road plays World War II, there he is! They play GTS or GOS, or Grand Tactical Series, Crete campaign discussion with Ty. So it's Todd and Ty. On Wardy Road plays World War II. The Cap, that is Wayne Hansen, 2 videos and its State of the Channel address. And then Franklin 1864, Civil War Brigade Battle Series on Wayne Hansen. Wise Guy History is just shellacking us. He's playing Salerno. It's all Salerno. Conclusions, turns 11, turns 4, turn 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And review of Salerno 43. Wise Guy History. Wojennik TV for our Polish listeners. Michel has 3 videos, and sorry, I can't read the first one. The second one is an unboxing of The Hunt, and the third one is a Star Trek Ascendancy. Must be a playthrough. Alright? For our Polish listeners. Indy Nidell of World War II. Week 229, Kamikazes versus Admirals. Plus, could Rommel have won the war in the East? And what's next for the channel on World War II?
So subir an interview?
Ça a l'air.
Ouais.
We do the Queen stuff.
So we got Jean-Marc. We got Jean-Marc.
Jean-François.
Jean-François Tremblay. Tremblay is a big name in Quebec.
It's the biggest.
And it's the biggest, and it's the purest of the bloods.
Oh yeah, but you know that I have a story for that. You're right.
You know, well, hold on.
I have a
maybe it's the same story. I don't know what committee it is, this and that wants to find the purest blood in the world. Okay?
That's the idea, but it's yeah.
Lac-Saint-Jean,
Yes.
Tremblay.
Yes.
Le sang le plus pur au monde.
Yeah. No, no, there's sickness there that you will not find anywhere else in the world.
Seriously?
Yeah. People studied this population, specifically biologists and people like that for genetics, because it was a closed population for so much time.
A close population, Nova Scotia, Japan.
No, it was close to the sea. So there was some mix that was not available to them, to the Lac-Saint-Jean, and half of my family come from Lac-Saint-Jean, but not the Tremblay side. That's my story. The guy, my cousin, he did the genealogy of our family, and the Tremblay family is well known. So if it's the genealogy is easy for a Tremblay, except that Tremblay had 9 sons, and that's why.
How far back are you going?
Champlain.
C'est quoi, 1500?
1600 something?
Not before?
Not
1589?
No.
Non, après que Québec soit...
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
after
But
1608.
one of the first. So 9 sons, and that's what you need for the name. You need the sons, the girls.
Of course, girls don't matter.
No, not for the name. But so 9 sons. And they were upper river, Gaspésie, stuff like that, near. And they went down. And 8 of them went to Lac-Saint-Jean, and that's why they are so numerous there and so pure and so that. But one of the guy went south to the States, which was Louisiana, which will become Louisiana,
right.
and that's my branch. They came back from the States.
You're Acadien?
I'm Tremblay from the States.
Okay.
They went everywhere, but in the Louisiana, but you're talking about 4 or 5 generations, and then they came back to Quebec. But I'm not the Tremblay from...
No, you're from Louisiana.
Yes, that's it. I'm the 9th branch that got lost in the States.
You know, Quebec, ladies and gentlemen, Quebec there. Per capita, I don't want to say it because I know you're all going to freak out. We got to be the smart... Well, they got to be the smartest people in the world. I swear to God.
Doubtful. Doubtful.
Jean-François here is just a guy from the streets. Look what he knows. Look what he knows. And the reason why I have him here is because in 2015, I asked him about coin, and he was intrigued by the questions I was asking because Jean-François, you're a Bitcoin guy? A Bitcoin guy? Or you're a Bitcoin guy? Okay, so, all right.
I played with the designers and with the...
Okay, so I tried to understand what he was saying because, you know, I have a big coin block, a psychological block. Now, okay, Jean-François.
Yes.
Let's see if you could get me into coin, okay?
We go back to 2015.
Okay, so hold on a second. So if I were to play the first coin, now the thing is the coin.
the first one.
The coin. No, I'm just saying one of the coins. So I don't
it's a good start. It's the simplest one. Yeah.
The labyrinth one.
No, before that it's the Andean Abyss.
And that's vocal.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say I'm not into the subject.
Okay.
I'm not into the Andean Abyss. I'm not into the Afghani labyrinth stuff. I'm not into Cuba, Cuba Libre and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why the coin is often presented as a link between the Euro kind of game, European, where it's not linked to an historical specific period. It's the design that is more important than the context, and wargaming, where the context is pretty much everything.
That's right. That's
where
right.
you have historical facts backing almost everything.
That's right.
So it's a link between the two, because you can play a coin like an euro, but it will be set up into an historical context with every card giving you an interesting fact about the period you're going to play. So it's a link between the two, because you can not take care of anything historical that is on the card and still play the game like an euro, and it will work, and you'll have your fun if you like the coin.
Well, if I like the coin, the thing is I don't think I know coin.
You played?
I was drunk.
Right?
No, I didn't understand anything.
Well, okay, but that's one of the things. You probably played it right.
No,
because the coin you cannot control what is happening. So if you didn't understand what...
No, I don't think you understand.
I don't understand what's happening when I play.
I was smashed. And
Okay, yeah, well.
but you know who my partner was? Mark Herman.
Well, okay, but
So he was basically saying, "Do this, Dan. Do
Yeah,
that.
okay,
do
but-
that." And I thought,
He's a nice guy, but
And-
if you're gonna believe with that.
no, but I thought we were playing Fire in the Lake, but we were playing the expansion.
Oh yes,
So
the
I-
biggest,
I was
the
like,
big
what
one.
the
Okay,
hell?
no,
Come on,
oh,
come
it's
on.
not a good starting point.
Okay,
When I do
so
the starting
Fire-
point,
the
it's
Fire in
Cuba
the Lake-
Libre or
Cuba Libre.
Yeah, it's
Now,
the-
so okay, so how do I get into the Cuba Libre? Like, okay, I'm not into the subject too much. I don't know what year that game is set in.
Oh, it's Castro taking
Bay
power.
of Pigs, Bay of Pigs.
Before that, it's the Castro. It's the revolution. So before the Bay of Pigs, Castro was in power. So it's before that
That's-
when he took power. So it's Batista. It's in the 50s.
So okay, there's 4 factions, right?
Yes.
There's the Batista faction.
Yes.
There's
the government. Yes.
There's the bad guys. The what do you call them? Sakrama.
the Americans.
Talking about.
No, the resurgency guys there.
The communists.
Well, I guess the communists. And what
The
are
commies.
the other 2 guys? Are the people?
The other 2 faction, one is easy. It's the casinos,
The-
the mobsters.
Okay, so the Americans. The Americans.
Well, Batista was
Come
back. No, but I
on.
mean, Batista was also backed by the Americans.
Of course.
So both of these factions were linked to the Americans, but they're not exactly doing everything the Americans want them to do. But the other one is a group of syndicate people that are center-right, if I understood correctly. Volko tried to explain it to me, and I missed a few bits. So you have to excuse me. Sorry, Volko. It's blurry.
Every time Vocal talks, I don't understand either.
Why?
so
He's so smart that you have to. It's like trying to go after a comet and try to go at the same speed. It's not okay. So they are syndicates against Batista, but not as far left as Castro. So what historically happened during and that I remember, we'll go explain it to me, that I understood. What happened historically is that Castro was able to join forces with them, with that group that was the syndicates and
The
people.
Batista?
No, the Batista were the enemy. But people that wanted change,
Yes.
but not communist change. So they wanted stuff to change, the corruption and all that, and always the same people having everything. They were sick of that.
Okay.
So his revolution was going nowhere. There were a group of barbarians in the jungle
Right.
doing fuck all and being pushed on the side and being tracked and hunted. And he linked in joined forces with, and he went soft. He joined forces with the other people that wanted change, but did not want everything to burn.
So why did you say you went soft?
He went soft because he said to them that, so we will not burn everything to the ground. We will support each other to bring Batista down, and then we will build something on that will satisfy both of them. They are the loser historically of that deal. Because what happened after that? Okay, so they got rid of Batista
Yes.
and the mobster and all that. So those 2 together, they won. And after that, Castro say, "Well, now now it's a classic." Now,
Yes,
and
yes.
he killed or deported or eliminated everybody that was not far left, and he was all alone in power after that.
Where was Che in the picture before?
The Che was with the
With the other guys that he got together?
with Castro.
Oh, Che
and
was
yes,
again.
yes, and he participated in the link between those 2 factions.
Okay.
That's
Now-
why you have the 4 factions.
Okay, Jean-François. Okay, so there's the history.
It's complex.
What's complex about it?
Well, you have a faction that is on this side, but not really, but mostly against this
So
one.
how do you play it?
The coin has nicks. Most of them have. You have 4 factions.
Yeah.
2 of those factions normally are really one against the other, meaning that
Right.
if I win, you lose.
Right.
But not the 2 other guys. So we have a table of 4.
So
We
you're
have
talking
4
about-
factions. The guy in front of me right there, if he wins, I lose. The victory conditions are clear. My victory point are his loss. So we will never agree
I
on
understand.
anything.
I understand.
But with you on this side of the table, we don't care. Your victory condition don't affect mine. You are in a position to this guy you hate, but me you don't. So we can ally. You can ally
And
with
then,
this
so
guy.
what happens when we ally, we beat those two guys? What happens to us?
Well, we get stronger. And after that, if you're too strong, I'm going to this guy and say, hey,
Seriously? Really?
that's the coin. It's
Is it? But
closer to reality than just blue versus gray. Life is not. Very few conflict in the world is one against the other. Now it's more complex. There are
Absolutely.
layers.
Absolutely.
People have conflicting
so
loyalties.
is that what Volko brought in?
Yes, that's it. The complexity of having.
So diplomacy then. That's what he brought in.
A lot of diplomacy. Diplomacy, but not like the game where
We're not backstabbing anybody.
we know that only one of us will win. So there's not that backstabbing layer like in diplomacy game.
Is there deals to be made?
Well, a deal of convenience, saying I'm gonna stop attacking you because he's gonna win, and you agree with me. So we will leave each other alone, which means that he's gonna have a very bad time.
So
now.
are we saying this verbally?
We
Or is
might
it just an
or
understanding?
not. It might be just it can be unspoken, it can be spoken, but it's not a diplomacy game where we will go into another room and make a pact.
Yes.
It will be open. There's that doesn't exist in the coin, but still we will conveniently move our stuff without bothering each other as long as you're not winning or I'm not winning. And it goes with the flow of the game. It's very difficult to, after the fact, when we look at a historical situation, after the fact we said, of course,
Yes, of course.
Castro would win that. But it was not like that.
No.
It was never certain. It was complex. He won by circumstances, luck, wit. He was competent at what he was doing, trickery and stuff like that. But it was never certain, and that is well represented into the coin because it's so fluctuating every turn. You look at the map and say, who's my adversary now this turn? It's my turn to play. I want to win, but first I don't want anybody else to be winning.
So then basically you're turning your strategy not into trying to win, but trying to stop them from winning.
It depends where you are because you have a victory point track, like any good hero. So am I closer to my victory track? Maybe I run for it because you might be winning too, but I'm winning faster. So you make your choices.
Now, is that mechanic the basis of all coin games?
Much. With variation on that. The factions are different. There's that, and in the coin, when Volko designed it, he wanted everything important for a player to be on one page. He did not succeed. There is a page for your faction and an end of turn page for everything you have to do between the turns, between the propaganda cards.
Okay.
So not everything is on one page, but it's closer than any other board game.
What about luck in that game? If you don't have the cards,
yeah, it's a coin. You will be lucky or unlucky in some game, but is it different than rolling dice as Napoleon against the Prussian and being lucky on the dice?
Well, I mean, is it realistic to have that? To have if you don't have the cards?
Yes.
Is it realistic in what historically what is to be achieved? Will that game play out historically?
Close to history, but not historically. Is it a war game or an MMO? So that's the question. Is it close? Well, it's less of a war game most
are not coins, but it's more than any other euro. That's why it's kind of
I understand,
a
I
nice
understand.
middle point. So yes, the cards are normally all inspired by real historical events, but the order where they will came in,
So-
you shuffle it. Some scenario you have a year, so you have the 63 in one deck and the 62 in another deck for another. So yes, maybe it will be close enough, but it will not be the succession you had in history. But the opportunities and the systemic interaction between the stuff will be pretty much historical.
And do the cards favor a certain faction?
There is, you have lots of cards, plenty of cards, and you will do a deck that will not have every cards. If you take all the cards, every faction is pretty much even. But because you don't play with all the cards, it's possible that for this game, you are not in good shape. But it doesn't mean you will lose, because in this game, to seize the moment, to seize the opportunity when it's before you is more important than having the big card. Because if I'm the underdog, the three of you have great cards and hit each other all the time, and nobody has any reason to hit me anytime. So even if I don't have
I
the
see
great
what
card,
you're saying.
I do something. Yeah, okay, I do something else. Nobody oppose me. Something else, and you kick each other butts all the
I
time.
understand,
You are
I
very.
understand.
Every card I play is meh. But at some point, I have my great card. It's close to the end of the turn, and all that. I say, tuk, 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 yeah, that's good.
No,
That's a good day.
Is it? Do you know who's going to win at a certain point in a coin game?
Well, you
Or-
can feel the danger because the end of turn is variable. Because you have, let's say, 12 cards because the end of the turn where you check the victory condition. And normally what will happen is you take, as an example, 6 cards and you put the end of turn victory condition
Right,
check
right, okay.
in the last 6 and you shuffle that.
I see.
Or 8-4 or something like that. In the last 4 and you have 8 cards, it depends. There's many ways to do the decks. And then you will play 6 cards where you're sure it will not be the end of the turn. So even if I have my victory condition on the track, I'm not gonna win because it's not the end of the turn where we check that. So for 6 cards doesn't matter.
I see.
People have time to
Oh,
make my
okay,
life
okay,
difficult.
okay.
But as soon as we turn the 7th card, now it's possible that it's done. Because maybe this is the end of turn check on this card, so we don't know, and it goes. The probability of turning that card goes higher and higher. As it's like the roulette russe. It's the Russian roulette.
So it's a Cold War game,
Well, coin mean counter-insurgency.
right?
And yes, it's not a Cold War, but more complex faction game. It's because the Cold War, you still have your 2 factions.
Yes.
If you think
Well,
about the Americans,
yes,
the
and the
Russians,
Russians, yes.
So you will need more than that. You will need 2 other.
And I mean, you spoke to Vocal quite a bit. How do you come up with a game like that? Like, what the hell? What kind of mindset makes you create a game that is actually complex, detailed?
Yeah, it's
Because it
very
is incredibly detailed.
It is.
And I mean, the amount of research to create a game like this, and it's good.
It's insane. I learned so much playing these games, just reading the cards. And like the one on Fire in the Lake on Vietnam.
Yeah.
When I watched the documentary of Ken...
Ken Burns.
Yes, which is
Fantastic.
fantastic. But I had Fire in the Lake in my mind. I said, oh yes, I recognize
no
that
way.
card. I recognize that
So
card.
you know what-
And that card and that card. So I knew so much about the war. And he goes through, it's a great documentary. I mean, watch it.
Oh, no, it's fantastic.
It's
It's fantastic.
But knowing the game, I was much more knowledgeable about it than I am. So it's insane. You're right. So the question is, how do you come with that kind of design?
Yeah.
I guess if you are so smart, so aware of the complexity of the war and conflict that you cannot represent with blue versus gray,
you try to go to the next level. So you put more than 2 factions, different victory condition. You don't play on 5th turn. You check you go with the randomness of the check of the victory condition. You put uncertainty into the design, and he puts it into the capacity. Also, all factions have different capacity, but.
So you said you need 4 factions. So therefore,
but I'm saying that. But there's many coins with 2 and 3 factions now. So it works with
okay.
because they have a smart way of going around that. So it goes well with 2 and 3.
I know Fred Serval, HOLLANDSPIELE, en France.
Yes.
Okay. He's trying to get me into coin, and he said he's doing a coin game, a guest of Robin Hood. Okay.
Yeah.
And he says, I think there's 3 factions in that game, and he says, Dan, this game is going to get you into coin. So if I don't know anything, because I don't about the coin game, the subject. Where do I start? What am I doing? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's okay, so what? If I don't know the history, can I still play that game?
Sure. Absolutely. You will want to start with one of the easier,
and
less
Cuba
complex.
Libre, you said.
It's because Cuba Libre, it plays faster. And you have less option, and the board is smaller. So everything goes towards simplicity of concept. I mean, it's easier to have the focus, because in these games, the most difficult thing is to focus on something.
And there you go. That's why I can't do it.
But you know what? On that page that Volko made, at the lower right, you have one phrase that says, "This is how you win with your victory condition." At any point in time, if you are confused or you lost track, you read that and say, "Oh yeah, I must do that," and that's it. That's it. At any point, if you're confused, lost, or you sidetracked,
so would you say it's a simple game to learn? What kind of?
It's because I compared it to other Euros, board games that are much more complex than coins.
Seriously?
Oh yes, there is well, the AV one are
like.
I mean, the stuff that Natasha is playing right there. It's the. Salut. À quoi qu'elle joue Natacha, Marc? Le jeu, le designer avec Pat, ça, à quoi qu'il joue? Le designer.
C'est pas le jeu rond là qu'ils sont en train de jouer, c'est ça l'aide de.
Non, mais il jouait, il se brûlait le cerveau là, à jouer au jeu de ce designer.
We're speaking French now. We can do that.
Enclun. I can't play Enclun. I mean, I get lost. I disappear into the detail. It's complex because the rules have so many layers and rules. The rule book is fantastic. And coin, remember that one page where every information is there. So you ask me if it's more complex than that. I guess said no. No, I can have all the information plus the other page with the propaganda. I understand, but still.
But Jean-François, you teach accounting at a university, so I'm assuming you're a pretty logical guy, right?
You would think so.
Okay, so me, I'm the complete opposite of you.
Which I think
complete opposite of you.
You think that?
La 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 la
yeah,
la la la. That's when I play a game. I'm like.
Yes, which is great for a queen, because 3 times out of 4, you have no control on what's going on. Now you look elsewhere. You shit talk. You say, "Hey, how is it going?" You get up, you go away, and you come back and say, "Okay, it's my turn." Now you have control. If you try to plan your turn a little bit in advance, you're what are you doing? You're losing your time. This is not that kind of game. You cannot predict. It is chaos.
You cannot plan?
It's chaos.
You cannot plan.
You can plan a generic direction that you might hope to achieve, but what is more important is to seize the day when it comes right your way.
Well, I noticed that will I notice to seize the day?
If you go with your guts, with your intuition, with doing that, and looking at the others that they're afraid of that, and there's that, so it's the perfect game for an intuitive animal that will say, okay, now it's the time to strike.
Okay.
Now I get it. Now it's not the time to strike. I'm too weak on that. I don't have control. He's doing his stuff here.
How long is the game? Jean-François, how long is the game? Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre is less than 4 hours with the explanation, so short.
Yeah, because with Mark, I think I couldn't believe it. I was playing with the guys from our opponents were the players' aid. It was the players' aid, the opponents, and
you played against
me and Mark against Alexander and Grant.
Okay.
The players' aid. No, you don't know those guys? So YouTube, the players' aid. They sont 15,000, 15,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. Anyways, they're great guys.
I don't know much. The introduction you've made is totally false.
Anyways, okay. So I couldn't believe that we were there for 6 hours playing that game.
For a coin?
Yeah.
Well,
Fire
if
in
you
the
do
lake.
fire in the lake, it will be more.
I couldn't believe
6
it.
hours is not that long. I mean, it's a short one.
Okay, so
it's a
4
short
hours.
one.
Because I was
And
gonna
you know what? You will play for 6 hours, and you will not know who win before half an hour before it ends. So it means that you can, if you look at it for some players, you will say, okay, so I lost 5 hours and a half doing nothing. No, because it's the travel that is important in the coin, not the destination. You can't control anything, but stuff happens. It's interesting. It's chaotic. It's moving. If player make mistake, you can capitalize on that. It can end on the first card if they don't pay attention and do like that. So you are always on the edge. But when you play with players that know their shit, it will never be. They won't let you get away with that easily. So it's the travel.
So
It's the travel.
And can you play it 2 players, having 2 factions?
Oh yes, because some of them, and Brian did one that is nice in Algeria. That is 2 players.
Okay.
And it's a nice one. There's a little trick on.
So
when
basically,
you play.
it's France against the Algerians,
Yes.
and what are the other 2 factions?
No, there's 2 factions.
That's it?
That's it.
And is it shorter to play?
No.
Yeah.
You're talking about Colonial Twilight?
Yeah.
No. It's very long. It's
He
very
played-
long.
I played
Even if there's
once.
only 2 factions.
So, but you know what? He's selling the coin pretty good. It's interesting because there's a passion behind there, and I look at coin, it's like passion, and I look at Volk. Well, Volko's a passionate man.
Oh, but he is.
He's a vegetarian.
Oh.
Yes. Well, anyway. But you know, because I was gonna ask you if you had time to have a coin game tomorrow, but not 4 hours. I can't do it. I can't do 4 hours. I can't. I can't. I panic just thinking about it.
No.
Je pas capable. T'es sérieux 4 heures, tabarnak?
Yeah, but you're thinking capture of intense concentration. That is not a coin. You will have one of those 4 hours where you concentrate on stuff. It's the perfect game for somebody that have trouble because you have
Seriously?
grace every time.
Okay.
It's my turn to play. This is intense. I say, okay, I have this. Do I have enough? Okay, I do this. Okay, now I'm done.
That's it.
I have. Well, it will take maybe 5 minutes to play the.
Yeah,
And 5-10 minutes, it depends if it's complex.
so you don't
or
even
not.
have to watch the other guys what they play. You can
No,
go
I
take
watch
a
them,
run.
but they think about their stuff. They do stuff. I say, okay, he's destroying me there. Okay. Oh, he's having that card. That's nice for him. Okay. How are you?
And it's,
it's good.
and it's not changing your, because you said you can't plan.
It
but
is. It is changing my strategy, but it doesn't mean anything for me until I have control of. It's my turn to on the card, so it's my turn to play. Now I have to say, okay, so this is a so before, just the one before me, I will check very closely what he's doing, and maybe I will be in 3rd place and not 4th place. I have to check that. Maybe I'll try to encourage him to skip his turn so that I can do my stuff or stuff like that. But
you don't have to concentrate 100% of the time ever. So you have break everywhere. That's what you need when you have trouble concentrating on, I think.
I don't know why I have a block with that. I mean, it sounds super
What's the
interesting.
block? What
I don't know. It's just a sarampo. I look at the
It's
map
one
and say, what the
page.
hell is going on?
But why do you check the board? You have the page
Yeah, I
with
know.
the phrase at the bottom right. You have one phrase.
You're right.
What are you looking? Why are you looking at the board?
I don't know.
The board will tell you what to do. The page will do, and the one phrase at the bottom.
So I have Fire in the Lake as a coin game.
Oh, yeah?
I never opened it. And I have the other one there, the Viking one. Not the Viking one, but
From Marianne? No, the one
Falling Sky.
Dragon?
No, Falling Sky.
Oh yes, the one with Caesar and
Man,
that's
does
my
even
favorite one.
Seriously?
Oh man.
Hold on a second. That is with Caesar, right?
Right, Caesar is there, but there you have Vercingétorix.
Acqui or Aki.
The Aedui is my favorite faction of all the coins.
Seriously?
Oh, it's the best. Those are the
Okay,
best.
okay.
These guys are the best because they win if everybody else is meh. So you are the fucker that always put one against the other and trying to bring all them
But
to
aren't
the
they
same
doing the same
level.
thing? Aren't they doing the
Yeah,
same
but they want to get ahead. And you will always ally with anybody that prevent that. So it's always at least 2 against 1 because you switch like all the time.
And that's
They
Volko
are-
and his son, right?
Perhaps I know Volko is involved. I'm not sure. His
Yeah,
son,
yeah.
I am not sure. It's possible, but he works with his son on a lot of his design. I don't know if he is credited or not on every of
I
them.
know there's
but
one
they
that's-
talk about game
Oh,
all
I
the
see,
time.
I see,
so,
I see. I
So
see.
he's
Okay.
involved.
So look, man, one day when it's not this and I don't have to do this, we'll have a game.
That would be.
We'll have a game.
Yeah, but you'll have to enjoy the travel.
Oh, I'm
And
willing.
why do you play game to win?
I understand.
You will win on coin maybe 1 time out of 4
It's
if you're
the
not.
road. It's yeah.
So if you expect winning, it means you will be unhappy 3/4 of the time, 75%.
Nay, I'm not like that.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm not like that.
So you have to enjoy what you're doing
Yes,
when you're doing
yes,
it.
yes.
And I do when I play coin.
I'll give it a shot, man.
I played a game, Fire in the Lake, with Marc Rodrigue, 2 times. Because he wanted to give it a third try. And he sold this game after the second
So
time.
he's the same as me?
I don't know, because he was not enjoying the travel. He was playing the North Vietnamese army, and maybe because it was me being the Americans kicking the shit out of him with napalm and bombs, because, I mean, he didn't want to understand that capitalism was the best way to go. And I mean, what can I say? Napalm didn't convince him, so I have to put more napalm over the napalm. So, I mean, and he didn't enjoy having all his troop being barbecued every other day because I had the opportunity to it, because he didn't have that plane and I did. And what can I say? I mean, and he did, but that's all this faction. And when I play the North Vietnamese, I have a blast myself, not like Rodrigue, because of course I'm getting killed over and over, but I'm like cockroaches. You will never get rid of me. I will always come back with more numbers the next time. And if you ever stop taking care of me with napalm, 1 single time, I will come for you. You will lose control of everything if you don't keep me down every time. It will explode in your face, and it will be a great day.
And let's say you play the North Vietnamese one time and you play, I don't know what the factions are in Fire in the Lake.
The government and the Viet Cong.
And is it really different? Completely different?
Oh, yes, it is, because the Americans want to get out. They want to convince the population not to become communist,
Right.
and get the fuck out.
Right.
The government of Vietnam, South Vietnam, wants to have the biggest Swiss account amount that they can possibly, and still have control of the country. So they want money, they are corrupt, and they want the American to do all the job for them and do nothing and still have the country in their hands. That's what they want to do. So it's special. It's fun to play.
I don't remember
The South Vietnamese, they want to burn everything. They are fed up with these corrupt people and the damn Americans telling them what to do. And they are people from South Vietnam. And they want to burn everything. They put bombs everything. They are terrible, and they want to infiltrate and go sneaky, and they always hide, and they're everywhere. And
So who's the good guys there?
And the North Vietnamese are back. Those are basically the Chinese. They're backed by the Chinese. They go with the horde tactics. They go with more men getting all killed. But that doesn't matter. I have more, and I have more after that, and you will kill it. I have more. It's completely different. It's there's in the historical situation. The North Vietnamese army won, and the Viet Cong were the one that lost. I mean, the American lose and the government lose, but like the situation in Cuba Libre, the Viet Cong were the real loser because they were supposed to be on the winning side. But no, in fact, no, they were just...
I forget the Ken Burns documentary. I forget it because I really like his Civil War. Does he get into detail with stuff like that?
No, it's because it's the real stuff. The documentary is the real stuff, and this is a simulation with gross generalization that didn't exist in real life.
But it seems
it's still a game.
But I seem to think I have to know the subject a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well,
I can't
like any other game. I prefer myself to like this. That's why I have First World War games at my place. I have a huge collection of those, and I don't play much of them, and because I like the subject. The First World War for me is fantastically interesting.
It changed the world, man.
It did. Before and after. different planets.
4 years.
5, if you. But still.
Different
just
planet.
That. Different planets, different people, different everything. It's fascinating. So we play coin.
Well, not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, for sure. Right. Not tomorrow.
Howdy folks, Mirroring Mike in the man cave of madness, doing my weekly channel update, wearing my wife's pink cowboy hat, my lavender golf shirt. Spring is less than a month away from being over, so enjoy your spring while you can. So last week's channel update there, 3 unboxings, 2 of them from the Charles S. Roberts Awards. Siege of Tenochtitlan is in the Gunpowder Through Industrial Era category. That's from the Historical Game Company. And then we have another nominee for the Game of the Year category, Europa Universalis Price of Power from Age Your Games. And then a non-CSR related unboxing, Wizard Kings from Columbia Games. You folks on my channel on the poll selected Wizard Kings as the next game I will play from my list. And so unboxing now, playthrough next week, get that done before the end of May. So that's it for the week, relatively short. Gonna send it back to all you folks watching Dan Pincaldi's show, No Enemies Here, and to all you on my channel, thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, all that cool stuff. So take care, and ciao, y'all.
another week, another show. Thanks for watching. Don't subscribe. Don't thank me. Don't like me. Don't support this channel. What can I tell ya? The other side, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm waiting for my neighbor to come here to fix my tractor to mow the lawn before the big show tomorrow and all that. I'm going crazy, man. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and support this channel and all that stuff. Look, I'm gonna take some pictures tomorrow, show you what it's all about. The big party, you're gonna freak out at the food. Anyways, have a good weekend, be nice, I gotta get to work.